Keep it on the low. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna wrap up Aqua Risings, Cap Risings real quick. This is just for my Aqua Risings, Cap Risings. I try to speed through that real quick. Aqua Risings. Seeing the value in your social circle and your ability to network. All right. So seeing the value in the people you know and realizing, how you could utilize your connections right now. Okay. Gaining more clarity among your associates and relationships overall. 11th house, air house. We dealing with people. Okay. Embrace being in new settings and around new faces. Strong, you guys, Aqua Rising, strong side of influences. All right. You got this energy transiting your 11th house. And on top of that, we got Saturn hitting the new moon. So it's going to be, a time where you're going to feel like you have to embrace seeing what it is. You have to, connect to the world, how you can exchange with others. All right. Dior99, what's going on, gang? Happy new moon, my brother. This is gonna be a time to see how you can really build with others, stabilize things with others. You feel me? Seeing a purpose in connecting with others at the moment. All right. You may start to feel like you have to be more selective about who you connect with because time is precious. Uranus influencing here is pushing you to shine a light on your creativity in the public or the value you can bring to society or something that you have that somebody else can use that you can work or whatnot. The 11th house has that influence on social media, technology, and communication. So embracing, making sure for all my Aqua Risings, you want to embrace the knowledge you already have of knowing how to work technology, knowing how to work communication in order to get your belief system, some of your ideals, a creative attribute, and connect that onto the world. Okay, especially if it's something you can enlighten others and teach others about. So you may manifest a lot of situations around this time trying to get you to understand that you have that power. All right. So yeah, that's what we got going on right now, Aqua Risings. Okay. And then you got Uranus influencing the 11th house where it's home at right now. So Aqua Risings, that right now, that you're the only one that probably believes in something strong right now, or you might have a goal or something that your friends believe in it too, your best friends believe in it too, but they don't see what you see. This is a time where you have to make sure you're not wavering what you see because of the outside realm. And you continue to be the example to reel that into reality, into society, or to connect it to others, to different groups of people. All right. But, Uranus deals with individuality. So if you got that energy hitting your 11th house during this transit, universe is going to be calling you to bring something that you're individually invested in, something only you're into, and being more of a vessel to connect it with others, not shying away from letting people know you into that. Actually seeking people that's into that, especially when it comes to your belief system. You into astrology, you into spirituality. Start connecting with people in that community some more. Stop dating people that's not into that shit. You feel me? These are just the influences you may feel, because 11th house also deal with community. So you're going to feel a sense to connect around environment or community that suits you, suits your ideals, suits the way you think, suits your individuality, suits your belief system. All right, so that's what we got going on, Aqua Risings. And then Cap Rising. I'll try to speed through it real quick, and I just cut off the last video. So Cap Risings, embracing your solitude. And this is a great time for a subconscious reset, okay? Becoming more satisfied with experiencing and experimenting with your dreams and the outcomes. All right, so, experimenting, experiencing with the things you dream about, your creative essence, but not overwhelming yourself with the results or outcomes that you want. Being more satisfied that you're actually embracing doing something or walking the path to creating something. That's easier said than done as far as dating. Yeah, it definitely is. Listen, dating is some of the hardest Dating is probably like, is easily top 3, top 5 hardest things to give advice about, because so much things you could say with relationships and dating. There's so much things dealing with love, relationships, and dating that it's so easy to say. It's so easy to say. It's so easy to say, oh, I'm about to be on my self-love tip. I don't need nobody right now. I just need me right now. It's easy to say that. It's easy to say, it's easy to say, like, it's easy to tell yourself, like, there's so much people out in the world. There's so much opportunities to meet people. It's easy to say that when your reality don't be reflecting that at times. It's like, damn, there's so much other people to connect and meet with. Like, why is my shit looking like this? You feel me? So, relationships and love is a lot of shit you could say about that shit. Advice you could say about that shit. That is easier said than done. That's a fact. In general. But at the end of the day, when you understand how life works, everything comes down to, from within, without. So it's like, you always want to do your best to center your energies internally to see manifest something that's in your lane, to attract something that's, like you. Or can relate to your experiences and your depth, what you've been through. Sometimes in relationships, we focus on making sure that our partner has these attributes, and we don't be realizing that, with our experiences, we're bringing certain things to this relationship. We may bring certain traumas that ain't all the way healed. We may bring some things that we're still personally dealing with. So, you have to be conscious as to, okay, you want these attributes in a partner, but are you going to be able to match what they've experienced or what trauma they have or what they've been through? With the amount that you have? Are you being fair in that sense? So we could be a little too surface level when it comes to attracting a partner. You should want to be connected to somebody that has experienced enough, has experienced in a certain level that you experience, so y'all can at least relate to, having a certain amount of depth with each other, regardless of the attributes. Because that's when you start to grow respect for your partner. That's when you start to create a tighter bond, because y'all starting to realize that y'all are becoming the bridge to help each other with a lot of shit that y'all done already both experienced. So, that's like an underrated thing we seek in relationships. Don't nobody really say, like, hey, what do you look for in a partner? Somebody says, somebody that experienced some shit. So when we start connecting, I know that they not going to start tripping because, we all going through shit in life, and, we're able to stay mentally and emotionally sane and match each other's crazy. Don't nobody say that. Ain't nobody saying that when you ask them what they want in a relationship. But that's what we have to learn to deal with in our relationship. We all got a little crazy. So you got to make sure your crazy match the crazy that you, that matches the person that you dealing with. Or you trying to attract. A relationship you trying to attract. All right. So that's what we got going on with that. Okay. Cap risings. All right. Embracing your solitude is a great time for a subconscious reset. Becoming more satisfied with. Boom, boom. Oh, yeah, we ran through that already. Yeah. Becoming more satisfied, experimenting, experiencing with your dreams and the outcomes, high expectations. You got that Jupiter influence in the 12th house. So you got them high-ass expectations, cap risings with Sag all up in that 12th house, because Sag is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter's home in the 12th house. The 12th house has a Jupiter influence. So you got Sagittarius there, Wherever you got Sagittarius and Pisces at in the chart, it's just easy to have high-ass expectations there. By default. Okay. So you just want to embrace experiencing, period. Learning new things, doing the do, walking the path. Don't overwhelm yourself with the results there. Especially if you got a lot of earth. You're not just a cap rising. You got sun, moon, Mercury, earth placements and shit too. All right. Observing your the shadow work and possibly being in the influence of craving intimacy at the same time. So, a lot of y'all cat risings or people that have this energy transiting they 12th moon could be in a space where you craving intimacy and connection, but at the same time, you seeing the things you got to heal about yourself too. It's like you seeing both sides right now. You feeling like you may not be able to jump into something because you also got something that you didn't experience that impacted your feelings and emotions crazy. So you looking at this new situation going this new opportunity to connect with somebody, and you looking at it like, damn, like, is this even something I could sustain right now? So I would say this is more of a period for you to acknowledge what is it that you picked up, or acknowledge what is it that's, playing out as a burden from your previous experiences, so you could see how to navigate the new ones instead of just shutting the new opportunities down to experience new things. And that's not just with relationships as far as craving intimacy with these energies with the 12th house. This is also with past creative experiences. So let's say there's something that you used to be heavily invested in, you was passionate about doing on a creative level, a personal aspiration you had, and then for whatever reason it started to become something you pushed to the back burner or whatnot, and now you want to revamp it. You want to, reignite that. Don't stick so much onto that time that you had a shortcoming with it or it didn't go the way you wanted. That's the past. Boom. Spark a new light to that. This is a great time to recalculate creative endeavors, Cap Risings, or place action behind the things you truly believe in, period. If you truly believe in it, you see potential in it, you got the sun and the new moon transit in your 12th house. It's time to add some vitality to that. It's time to get active on that, all right? Start nurturing that personal aspiration or the potential you see in something. Once again, the 12th house, I always say this house is potential. The energies in your 12th house is always going to be dealing with your daydreams and the potential of things. That potential could always become a reality. You can manifest realities beyond what is it that you're imagining. But you can't manifest none of that if you ain't going to get active when it comes to the things that you're daydreaming about. All right. Now, with Saturn influencing here, time, all right, and the ability to plan behind your aspirations are going to be heavily emphasized right now. So you're going to have a strong intuition about something that you could grow, Cap Rising, but you're also going to have the ability to see what resources are needed and have a great estimate of the time, duration, the blood, sweat, and tears that's going to go into this shit as well. All right? AKA the reality of it. And because that's one thing we do. We be having goals, aspirations, things we want to do, right? Things we inspired to do, things we be daydreaming about, and we fail to understand that it's a mission. That's an uphill battle. That, like, we ain't skating there, we ain't gliding there. I got a goal, aspiration, or I see this potential in myself to do something. That's you taking the stairs to get there, Like, you can't call an Uber to that motherfucker. So we fail to acknowledge that, even though we see the potential of something, we're good at a talent or whatnot, and cultivating that, it's still a mission we're on. It's still a new journey. It's still a path we have to walk. Okay. So embracing that Saturn influence right there, Cap Risings, that's helping you to understand, you're going to have the natural capacity to understand that is a journey. That is something that needs time, even though you're motivated to, start this new creative endeavor or creative project, etc. And then Uranus here, taking power and control over your personal aspirations, controlling what you can and let the universe do the rest. You're dealing with the 12th house. So you got to have some belief in the universe. You got to have some belief, period, during this transit. So you want to control what you can. Don't overwhelm yourself with how you should be working on something. Work on it in the most efficient way to the best of your ability when we're dealing with things on your subconscious or dealing with creative endeavors or whatnot. And then let universe navigate you after that. Let universe navigate you. You got a new moon, a solar eclipse new moon transit in your 12th house. This time, this specific period of your life is making sure that you build a tight relationship with your belief system right now. All right. And understanding that if you really do see potential in something, it could always come into fruition depending on how much energy you put behind it. A lot of them influences may be real strong for y'all at the moment. Is it you having Saturn the 12th? These people can wake up one day and realize they're in a cult, a little like overstaying in a situation. Well, that's the thing. The 12th house is one of the more spiritually inclined houses in the zodiac. The 12th house is dealing with how we connect to the collective. How we connect on a subconscious level to the collective, how we understand another environment or another individual on a subconscious level, right? This is why Pisces deal with connecting, or that's why they deal with psychology, connecting to others on a subconscious level, healing, understanding others. So when you got Sagittarius in a space like this, a lot of the environments or people that you'd like to, connect with within the collective, may it be around Sagittarian-like influences, higher learnings, cults, philosophy, spirituality, all right? Anything dealing with, any type of religious matters or whatnot. So that's how I could see that playing out a lot of the times, And Sagittarius gets active. Sagittarius wants to act as fire. It wants to get active. So you put it in the 12th house. People with fire signs in the 12th house period are inspired to get active with a lot of things in their 12th house, This is why a lot of them could be impulsive communicators a little bit. You feel me? When you got air or fire in that 12th house. All right? But that's what we got going on, family. I know some of y'all getting the altar ready, getting candle work ready and all that. All right? Reminding y'all, it's a new moon, it's a solar eclipse, so it's extra powerful energy behind, backing and supporting these new intentions. Everything you experience this year don't need to trickle into your new year. Don't need to trickle into Capricorn season. Don't need to trickle into the second half of Sagittarius season. You feel me? You can learn from all of that and choose to grow up out that cocoon, choose to blossom through your experiences, and choose to see things from a bigger, broader, brighter, philosophical, spiritual perspective, because that's what Sagittarius season is about. So it don't matter if you experiencing things within your relationships, within career, friction within the home, within your friendships, within business. It's time for us to try to see the bigger picture and why, once again, we attracted certain situations and what's to learn from it, so we know how to prevent, or we know how to graduate next time we deal with that test, that lesson, that situation, that experience. All right, y'all? So happy new moon, everybody. I hope everybody's going into the weekend feeling abundant, feeling prosperous. You should be feeling like that every single day, especially during Sagittarius season. All right, until next time, family. Peace, y'all. Peace, peace, peace. Love y'all.